When PAC 911 sent out an urgent plea for help, Rusty's Angels stepped up. The call was for a senior Shih Tzu with limited time left at the Arizona Humane Society. Dogs on this list are typically facing urgent medical challenges, ones that stretch beyond what AHS can provide. But with PAC 911's critical care program offering financial support, there was hope, and Rusty's Angels was happy to give this little one that second chance he surely deserved. Rusty's Angels specializes in senior dogs, those often overlooked simply because of age. But to them, every life is worth saving. One look at his precious face, and they knew he was worth their all-out efforts.
And so his picture came up in my email, and then I was like, okay, we have to save this dog, because the picture itself looked like the mass was actually growing off of his foot.
They named him Vincent. Vincent came to them in heartbreaking condition. His tiny body was riddled with tumors, including one enormous pendulous mass hanging from his shoulder. It dragged along the ground with every step, swollen, painful, and infected. It was like carrying a ball and chain, literally weighing him down. There was also a large visible mass on his shoulder blade and several others throughout his frail body. It was clear that Vincent had been suffering for a long time. Sadly, we suspect his medical condition and age were likely the reasons his previous family gave him up. But that was behind him now. The first thing Rusty's Angels did was give him a warm bath and a fresh groom. It wasn't just about making him comfortable, it was about dignity. And for Vincent, it seemed to be the moment his spirit began to brighten. Next came surgery. Once his frail body was cleared for anesthesia, a complex procedure was done to remove the massive growth that had limited his movement for so long. It was a huge success. For the first time in who knows how long, Vincent could walk freely. His eyes, once dulled by pain, began to sparkle. Today, Vincent's life looks very different.
So since all of his surgery and stuff, he has now been adopted by the Mack family and lives in Henderson, Nevada, part-time, and then California in a cabin on the ocean, the other part-time.
He knows what it means to be safe, to be loved, to be home.
If PAC 911 didn't exist, I think a lot of, especially county dogs and cats and other shelters, I think a lot of those animals would be euthanized and never receive the medical care. Being able to reach out to PAC 911 and ask for funds to help with this dog or that dog is just an amazing opportunity and sustainability factor for us. For me, senior dogs are the best dogs. They're wiser, they've loved someone or family for their whole life, and when they lose their person, they just want to continue to love somebody. We're here to kind of provide whatever they need and the love that they're looking for.
Thanks to Rusty's Angels, to PAC 911's critical care program, and to supporters like you who helped give Vincent his second chance.